Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of Trailhead Explanation. In this video, we are going to cover unit communicate using the action element from the module data and actions and flow. So as part of this unit's challenge, we are going to make updates on the record triggered flow, which we had created in our second unit's challenge. So we are going to update our flow with some action elements like that of post to chatter and send email action as well to our flow. So let's quickly launch our flow. And before we move ahead with the updation of our updation in our flow, we have to make sure that we create a public group lead routing. So I will be copying this name from here, and let's go to your playground, go to setup. Here, quick find public groups, and we are going to create one from here. Here they are mentioning that we need not have to assign any user to this public group. So we have specified the name, API name has been already populated. That's all. We do not have to change much over here. Just click on save. For now, we are not assigning any user to this public group. Now, moving on, what we have to do next is we have to create an email alert. So let's just copy this name as well, send matching account to lead routing. Let's go back here and search for alert. New email alert we are going to create. In the description text area, just paste the name which you copied. Unique name will be auto-populated. For object, we have to select lead. Email template, you can select any of the email template, that doesn't matter, and it's not been checked in this unit challenge. Here for the recipient type, you have to select public group instead of user and select this group lead routing and make this available in this selected recipient column. That's all we have to do as part of email alert. Just click on save. Moving on, next we have to go to our flow, which we had created in the previous unit challenge, which was check new lead for matching account flow. Let's go back again here and go to flows. So this was the flow which we had created. So this version is currently active, so we'll have to make changes, and these changes will be saved as a new version. We'll see how we can do that later on. Now here, the very first thing we have to do is we have to add action elements, that is post to chatter and send email. But right now, if you will click on this, you will not be able to see any action element coming up over here. That's because our flow is optimized for fast field updates. In order to have action element in our flow builder, what we have to do is select this options, actions and related records. This will enable us to use the action elements, our flow, send email alert, all these things we can do by making this a small change. Now, the next thing is we have to do is we have to create a template text template resource by the API name chatter message. So let's just go back there and click on this toggle box, a toolbox option coming on your top left corner. And here click on new resource, select the resource as text template and API name. I'm going to paste this over here. Now for the body, what we have to mention here is simply we have to add the account owner's name here, but we have to make sure that it is using the syntax of mentioning the account owner. So as you can see over here, it is written in the body add mention the matching accounts owner using the look for matching account record variable. So this is the variable which we had created as part of previous unit's challenge. So here there is one particular syntax that we can use or we have to use in order to mention the account owner. So let's see how we can do that. So first of all, I'll just copy this one and go back here, click on this insert a resource, and I'll search for this variable. So this is the record variable which we had created in previous unit challenge. Select this, and here I'm going to select owner ID. Now, in order to use the mentioned syntax here in for the body message, what we have to do is you have to write @ symbol. You have to put the opening square brackets before the opening curly brackets. And after the closing curly brackets, you have to put the closing square brackets. That's all you have to do as part of this resource chatter message. Just click on done and we are good with our text template resource. Now moving on, next we have to use the action element, and the action that we are going to use will be post to chatter. Label we are going to use is chatter post to account owner. Let's just copy this. And for the message, we are going to use this chatter message text template that we just created. And for the target name or ID, we are going to use the triggering lead record ID. So let's just go back to our flow builder. And here, after update matching account, we have to add an element, action element, and just click on, just search for post to chatter. So here, post to chatter option is coming up. For the label, I'll just the one which I copied from the challenge. API name will be auto-populated. For message, we have to select the chatter message resource or text template that we just created. For the target name or ID, I'll be selecting record.id, which will be the lead ID of the triggering record. That's all we have to do as part of post to chatter new action. Just click on done. Now, the next action that we have to implement is the email alert action. So we are going to search for this. So this is basically the email alert that we have. So I'll just copy this label from here. Let's go back, click on action again. And here I'm going to search for this email alert, which we created at the beginning of this unit's challenge. So let's just search for send matching account to lead routing. There it is. It is also showing up here that it's an email alert. So just select this label. I'll be pasting the one I have copied from the challenge. For record ID, you have to just simply use the lead ID over here, triggering lead record ID. That's all. Just click on done. Now, as far as this challenge steps are concerned, we have completed all of them. Let's just go back and click on save. Now, earlier the version 1 was activated. That's why we cannot save into that particular version. That's why it is asking us for whether we want to go for a new version or a new flow. I'm just going to keep it a new version by the same name. Just click on save. That's all. Just click on activate. Once you activate, you cannot make changes to that particular version. You'll have to always create a new one. So let's see whether we have completed all these steps as per this challenge. There you go. So we learn in this unit how we can create actions for our record triggered flow, which included majorly the post to chatter and send email action. That's all for this video today. See you in the next video with another unit or module. Till then, take care. Thank you so much.